Welcome back, my friends, to the Predictive Playbook. This is the Major League Baseball run line angle of the day, and every once in a while I get a run line active system qualifying on a Major League Baseball card, and today is the day. So the game is going to be in the Miami Marlins versus Boston Red Sox, set to start at Fenway Park at 5:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ross Detweiler is going to take on Nick Pivetta. Nick Pivetta is in very good form. So here again is one of those contrarian best bets that I really, really like. You may know that the Red Sox swept the Yankees in the Bronx for the first time since 2011, and that bodes well for them moving forward. Needless to say, they have a lot of confidence, but many times, just like we see in the NFL, when a team plays, for example, the perennial Super Bowl champions Patriots, there's a big letdown if they are coming off a win, and it's the evil empire and the Red Sox, and to take 3 in the Bronx, and then have to play today, and actually about 2 hours earlier than normal, they're due for a flat spot here, even with Pivetta on the hill. Lopez is one of my favorite guys on the Marlins. He's an outstanding pitcher. I'm not sure what Mattingly, their manager, is trying to do with his pitch count, but the last time he was out, he was spectacular, but he was only allowed to throw 90 pitches, despite having a sizable lead in a game against the offensively powerful Toronto Blue Jays. So Boston has a good offensive lineup in their own right, but I think you would agree Toronto is probably one of the most feared offensive lineups in the American League. So we are looking at this game being a makeup from the May 30th rainout not too long ago. And in that last start, I wanted to mention too, Lopez had 9 strikeouts, which tied a career high, but he's never faced Boston, which is to his advantage. And when you have a quality pitcher, in my opinion, an elite pitcher with an elite movement and elite control, facing a team for the first time, it's big-time advantage Lopez in this matchup, even though it's the Red Sox. And we're getting paid pretty damn well to take the risk of the Marlins with Lopez on the hill. You can study all the video in the world you want as a batter. You can study the movements, the slot positions, release points. But when you face a guy, the quality and the talent of a Lopez, it is a far different thing when you go against him live. And I do think Lopez is going to pitch extraordinarily well once again tonight. And that will lead to them at least being able to cover the 1.5 run line, if not win the game outright. So when we take a look at this betting system, we see that bet on underdogs using the run line with a money line between minus 140 and plus 175. So what that means is that the money line on the favorite is between that, not them. So then it translates into a run line that is always an underdog. Once you get to minus 140, it can get to be like plus 100, but normally it's about 50 cents difference between money line and run line in terms of the VIG. So the favorite is also coming off an upset win over divisional rival, which I've already detailed pretty well with the Yankee series. And they were a dog of plus 130 or higher. And more importantly, you may have purchased that pick from me yesterday, which was a 4-unit winner on the Boston Red Sox, adding to the winning streaks that I've had now in all sports. And you can see on the bottom of the page here, well, I pull up my recent records. This was updated this morning at 6:58 a.m. It's all current with the latest records and streaks that I have going. But you also see scrolling across the bottom, a viewers-only promo code. The only way you can get this code is by watching these videos. And it's a way for me to say thank you for watching these shows, and I greatly appreciate it. So this is an extraordinarily great opportunity because over the next 3 days, I will be releasing a 5-unit top-rated play, which you can see I'm 4-0 with. And that alone is a $39 purchase by itself. So you're actually getting every play in every sport, including the 5-unit play, all for just $29 if you act on it today by midnight. So I highly recommend it. Sportsmemo has gone out of their way to do this. Take advantage of it. Take a test drive of my subscription service, and I promise you, you're not going to be disappointed with the results and especially the enlightening research that I provide. So With that said, and on behalf of sportsmemo.com, warriortalk.com, predictiveplaybook.com, and make sure you get to the Manny's Pub Show at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with my co-hosts Rob Vino and Tony Finn and special guests. It's always a great time, but you know what? You come away learning something. I know I do, and I know you will as well. I look forward to seeing you guys in the chat room at about 4:10 Eastern Standard Time today. So that'll about do it. And again, like I said, on behalf of sportsmemo.com, warriortalk.com, and the predictiveplaybook.com, may all the wins be yours.